Hey, YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. Just a little quick couple thoughts here. Now, there's several of you that can't handle when I'm critical of Donald Trump. I'm sorry, guys, but the truth is the truth. You think every fucking president we've ever had has been with the bullshit, but this one's different. This one they allowed to come. This one come from God. This one they allowed to come at the very worst critical times in history, just about. Let him come. Just this one that's really for the people somehow made his way in there. You guys, they all do the same thing. Not domestically. You have to understand, guys, that's the mind fuck. First of all, they keep the Senate 50-50 and they keep the House a couple of seats apart. Don't you see that? They keep us divided like that. 50-50 down the middle with everything. Oh, they got to fight over this, fight over that. I can't get nothing done. It's all a big show. Those Congress people are actors. Listen, there's 535 members of Congress, okay? 100 in the Senate and 435 in the House. We know of 40 or 50 of them, maybe less than that we see all the time, the same ones. We see the same ones say speeches on the floor. The same ones are arguing with each other. That's scripted, guys. Those aren't real arguments. It's all scripted. They think it's funny to have our government acting like fucking idiots now. They think it's funny. All of them are actors. The ones we don't hear about, maybe from your area that you know, but otherwise you don't hear of them, yeah, they might be real. But the ones that we see all the time, those are paid actors, and they keep getting elected. They keep coming back, keep coming back. Come on, you guys. It's all fake. All right? And I know you guys are critical of Donald. You get critical and I get critical of Donald Trump. And I know I've lost a bunch of subscribers over that even. You can't handle, and I understand, guys, you thought this was our last chance. He was going to save everything. No, they let them do things domestically to mindfuck us. But our foreign plan is always the same. It's called, they have papers on it, guys. It's called continuity of agenda. That's what it's called. Their foreign policy always remains the same no matter who the president is. And that's what's important when we're starting wars and doing all this shit all over the world all the time, starting trouble so we can sell weapons to kill people and so we can go steal resources. That's what America's been doing. And you guys, when I tell you the truth, you all can't handle me being critical of it, but it's the truth, you guys. I'm sorry. You can't handle it, and you believe this is the worst part. And it's some of the people that say, I believe everything you say when it comes to Gypsy and all this other shit. I believe everything you have to say. But they can't handle when I talk about Donald Trump. Now, you guys, if you believe the other things I say, all these outrageous things, which are all true because you know it makes sense, because when it is the truth, it makes sense, even though if it's crazy, even though it's crazy and horrible, if it makes sense, it's because it's the truth. Just like if something doesn't make sense, it's because it's not the truth. And I always say that. If it doesn't make sense, it's because it's not true. Okay? And whether you want to believe it or not, he's no different than all the rest of them. He was here to fool us now. You guys, this is their last thing. They're all pretending like it's just right, this conservative Christian fucking thing, but it's all fake, guys. This is all fake. And I want you to think about this, okay? In 2024, when Donald Trump was running for president, he did all those rallies. 96 of them he did in 2024. Out of all of those 96 rallies, only one of them was televised live on CNN. I'm not saying this one wasn't televised live on other networks, because it was. But the other networks also televised other rallies of his live. The only rally that CNN televised live of his rallies, the only one live from CNN, guys, was on July 15th when he supposedly got shot. Okay? Can you explain that? How they knew to set up live for that one, but not any other ones? Because it's exactly what it fucking looks like, what it is. That was staged. And that guy, Thomas Brooks, was a sacrificial lamb. He was told he was going to go there, he was going to get arrested, it was going to all go away. They'd either sneak him out of prison, pretend he killed himself, or they'd do something to get him out eventually. But then they killed him because dead man can't talk. That's a true sacrificial lamb, who that was, guys. Okay? Now, this means something else, guys, that you'd have to think about now. And you can't avoid. Not only was that assassination attempt fake, that was a blood pact that he put on his ear, a theatrical blood pact when he went down. That's what he did. You guys, when he came up, if you got shot in the ear, you're going to come up and go, fight, fight, fight. That's what that idiot did to get things started, supposedly. Okay? And then he stands up to the most iconic picture of the 21st century so far, with that flag behind him, and then people struggling with him to, protect the president in the picture. It's reminiscent of that fucking one with George Washington and all of them way back when. Don't you see what they're doing? And half of those people were not even Secret Service. They were actors. Guys, all the world's a stage. That he was not shot in the ear. The very next day, guys, there was no mark on his ear anymore. Now, this also means that CNN, who's been his biggest critic the whole time, Donald Trump's biggest critic and talks the most shit about him, is CNN. Okay? Maybe MSNBC's a little bit, I don't know, but running neck and neck, those two. CNN, the most critical of them. And now we know that for certain, he's actually working in cahoots with CNN. And if you've got any sense in your brain at all, you can figure that out just from that alone. I'll see you in the next video.